What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here, and welcome to the Geek Lounge. We are back with another unboxing, another mail call. We've got packages from Geek Vault, Double Box Toys, Funko Shop Europe, and the Disney Store. So let's waste no further time and let's get into it. And we'll start off with the parcel from Geek Vault. I have actually opened it up already. Reason being is I have split the contents to do another video, which is actually going to be dropping tomorrow. So guys, make sure you are subscribed and enable those notifications so you don't miss that tomorrow, as well as all the other future content. First up, guys, we have here is the Deku training. I'm not going to show this off. It's not a particularly new pop. I just wanted to pick it up for the My Hero Academia collection. I want to do a kind of big My Hero Academia video. I've obviously got that kind of new wave, or trying to get the new wave. Some of those are still yet to release. Just a quick word on Geek Vault. There is a kind of flyer here, geekvault.co.uk. Pretty cool site, to be honest. I came across them, what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago maybe. They actually had the Tenya Ida Pop and Tea, the Ingenium Pop Tea. Well, I say Pop Tea, it was the Pop and Tea was on there. I think it is still on there, to be honest. £60 if I'm not mistaken, which is a pretty good deal. You know, I didn't have a Tenya Ida figure. He's one of the harder ones to get in the My Hero Academia collection. There is a coupon here. This isn't specific to me. I think I pretty much used this the first time I made a purchase from them as well. Geek Vault 10, or Geek 10, apologies, you get 10% off your order. But yeah, geekvault.co.uk, if you guys can see that there. Pretty cool site. They can be a bit pricey on some things, but you know, they have a lot of things that are kind of vaulted and out of stock now that you can't get in regular retailers. And one of those that I did pick up, which I am going to show off here, is the Naruto Uzumaki Sexy Jutsu figure, which is very, very cool. And thankfully, guys, this pop has not given me a nosebleed. But look at that. It is very, very cool. The clouds are, what's a good word? Or what's the right word? Tactically or tactfully? Whichever the right word is, tactfully covering the areas that we definitely should not be seeing. But, you know, such a cool and funny pop. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I have literally only just started Naruto. I think I'm about 20 episodes in. I've just finished the arc where they've, you know, taken the bridge builder, and that, you know, the bridge has now been built and they're kind of returning home for, I think the next arc is that kind of big kind of training exercise or training games or whatever it's called. Apologies again. I'm very new to Naruto. Yeah, I saw this figure, guys, £30, which was I think it's 27 on TBD, but it was I had that 10% off. So I got it roughly for TBD price, which was pretty cool. But this is pretty funny. This is his sexy jutsu form. As I said, the kind of clouds tactfully or tactically, whatever the correct word is there to use, covering the kind of breasts and the genital areas, blowing the kiss with a love heart there and a wink. It's just such a cool and unique pop. It does have a base, which I thought was a little bit weird because it's kind of like squared off anyway, but it is a little bit wonky if you don't have the base, to be perfectly honest, so it is needed. But yeah, guys, this is such a cool pop. I can't wait to watch more Naruto. Obviously, I realise the pop collection can be a little bit pricey, a little bit difficult to get some of them, but you know what? That's the joy of collecting Funko Pops, especially for shows and series and movies and comic books and whatever you love. That's the joy of a collection, obviously, if you are willing to spend the money. And next up, guys, are the last few pieces I picked up in the Double Box Toys Boxing Day sale. So yeah, quite a few weeks ago, not quite a month, but what, three or so weeks ago. And I thought we'd stick with the Naruto theme because I did pick up the Hot Topic exclusive Flock 6-inch Kurama. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Like I said, guys, I'm pretty new to Naruto, literally like, what, 20 episodes in. Of course, I've seen the Nine-Tailed Fox already because it kind of explains it right at the beginning of the series. But yeah, I thought with this on sale, pretty good price, looks cool, decided to pick it up. Let's take a closer look. And look at that, guys. That is very, very cool. The flocking on this thing is absolutely amazing. Those red eyes. There's not really a lot I can say about the kind of figure, well, the character, because I'm not far enough into Naruto to really kind of understand what is going on, what everything's kind of all about. Eager to see, and, you know, especially with how popular the show is and kind of get up to the point where everyone is now. I realise it's going to take me quite a long time because that is several hundred episodes, but you got the 9 tails there on the back. Wait, I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I missing one? Oh yeah, 9. I did miss it right at the back there. But yeah, Very, very cool. I just think it looks. I just really like the flocking. I'm almost at a loss for words, but the flocking's the right word. Even the texture of it feels pretty good. Just because it's a 6 inch, I guess it's like, it's a lot of area to flock again, if that is the right word. But yeah, very cool. Love the teeth again. Love the red eyes. Was very happy to add this to the collection. Can't wait, as I said, to watch more Naruto and to collect more of the pops in the range. And I guess still sticking with the anime theme, although these are kind of classed as pop games, I did pick up Horsey from the Pokemon range. This was part of it wasn't the latest wave. This was the wave before, right? With the sitting Pikachu, which I do also have. There was the Charizard as well, although I'm actually trying to get that 10-inch Charizard. I don't think it is out yet. I know in the US it was a Target exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. Not too sure who it's coming to over here. But yeah, I decided to pick it up. Pop games. I kind of feel they missed a beat here. I kind of wished, they did pop Pokemon and the numbers kind of reflected, the number of the Pokemon. But I guess, with the releases, that would have been pretty weird. You would have had like, well, I know they've released Bulbasaur, so with him being number one, but then you've released, I'm trying to think who has been released. Well, you got like Mew, right, who's 151, and it's kind of like we still haven't had, for instance, Ivysaur, who's number 2, right? So I guess it's kind of like a weird sort of number scheme if they had done it like that. But I thought that would have been cool. Decided to pick up Horsey. Like I said, these were part of the Boxing Day sale where I think they were like 20% off or something of in-stock items. Let's now take a closer look at Horsey. And there is Horsey, guys. I mean, it's not particularly my favourite Pokemon, to be honest, but it does have kind of a soft spot, mainly because of the anime. It was, of course, Misty's Pokemon, big part of my childhood. Pokemon, the games, the cards, the anime. So that's kind of why I'm collecting these. Is big kind of nostalgia rush for me. But yeah, this pop's really cool. It's kind of on the stand here. I mean, I guess it would have to be Horsey is kind of like a sea horse Pokemon, right? Or is he classed as like Sea Dragon? I don't think he's classed as Sea Dragon until he evolves, right? But as we're kind of going around, as I mentioned there, the stand, you've kind of got the horns, if that's necessarily the right word, that come out there. You kind of got the fin kind of tail at the back there again, if that's really the right word. I'm not really I was about to say a fish expert. I'm sure there is a technical term there for people that kind of study and understand fish more. Marine biologist, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that is the correct term. But yeah, pretty cool pop. And I actually always forget to look and show you guys the box art, which is pretty bad because sometimes they do some really cool things. I don't think, no, there isn't anything there on the inside flap. But the cool thing is they do put the Pokemon type there on the side. There's kind of this drop or splash or whatever you call it to signify that Horsey is a water Pokemon, also there on the back as well. I do think that is pretty cool. Eager to see though once we get a Pokemon that is kind of like dual type, right? Be interested to see what they do on the box. But yeah, I thought that was a cool touch nonetheless. And the last thing I picked up from Double Box Toys, guys, is part of that Diagon Alley connecting set. It is, I'm going to have to read this off, the Gringots Head Goblin with Gringots Bank there. It is the Target exclusive. I'm actually not going to take a closer look at this today. I just wanted to show it off to you guys, mainly because I'm just going to get them all and do kind of a full sort of unboxing and review of all of them. Harry Potter, big fan of Harry Potter, as like a lot of Brits are. Target sticker, of course. I have mentioned it on the channel before. I haven't mentioned it here today. Double Box Toys, if you guys didn't know, they stock a lot of US stickered exclusives. And the cool thing is when they do have a sale, especially when it's something like 20% off in stock items, you can actually get the US exclusive stickered pops for kind of sometimes even cheaper than what they are over here in the UK with that boring old special edition sticker, or sometimes it's kind of the same price. And because the US stickered exclusives over here are worth a little bit more, I try and get them when there is a sale. Otherwise I'm not too fussed about it because I am predominantly an out-of-box collector. Yeah, but guys, there it is, the Gringots, Gringots Head Goblin with Gringots Bank. That is a mouthful. There's the back as well. I was actually a little bit surprised that they don't have the rest of them, even if it was in kind of silhouette form, which we tend to really see with these sets. It is just the kind of newer wave of Harry Potter figures they have there on the back. But yeah, guys, keep an eye out. It's going to be a while because I don't think all of these are released. Well, I'm pretty sure not all of these are released, especially here in the UK. I think the Hagrid one is out now in the Entertainer. Maybe you could get Ginny off Pop in a box already, but the rest, you know, they're certainly not here yet. And the next parcel, guys, is from the Funko shop, funkoeurope.com. I just wanted to kind of show you the parcel, which I have opened it, mainly because it was such a weirdly sized box. I don't know if you can see that fully there in the shot. I was just like, what the hell is this? I'm pretty sure I know what I've ordered. And the main reason, guys, I'm not going to show this one, I say the main reason, I still think they could have put this in a, you know, more kind of traditional cube style box. At first I was like, did I order another pop album? But then I was like, you know, pop albums aren't, you know, that big, so. But it kind of did fit this snugly, and this is the Demon Slayer Tanjiro versus, was it Rue? Actually, it was Rue, right? I haven't actually watched the series. It's been a while, and I've been, you know, watching so much anime since. There it is, guys. Very, very cool. The Demon Slayer pops here in the UK. Well, I actually think globally as well. The kind of releases have been really, really bizarre. Let me show you guys the back there as well. This is, of course, a pop moment, an awesome moment from the show, an awesome battle. But what I have seen, or at least heard, is that the Demon Slayer pops, you know, especially the exclusive ones, are kind of due to drop, should be due to drop at the end of January. So, you know, fingers crossed, that's in a couple of weeks. You know, I'm still waiting for my common, well, I say I'm waiting for my common wave. I ordered it, or pre-ordered, I should say, everything off Sona Toys, and they obviously don't ship everything. You know, if you order a bunch of pre-order things, nothing gets shipped until everything is in stock, which is fair enough. I'm not kind of criticizing that. I know how the game works. But they're kind of holding the 5 commons for me, and they have been for like a few months now, because the commons, you know, have been out for a few months. But those kind of special editions, you know, the Tanjiro with the kind of flame, you know, that kind of, it was supposed to go, where was that? I think it was supposed to go to Forbidden Planet International, when it started dropping at Smith's Toys. The Giyu is, you know, it's been on pre-order for HMV for a while. I pre-ordered it ages ago. Still hasn't come. We don't even know with the Tanjiro with the kind of water dragon. You know, who knows when that's going to come. It hasn't even been... Well, it was announced it was going to be a Pop in a Box exclusive, but there's been no announcement yet. You know, Pop in a Box do tend to announce stuff when it's kind of a couple of months out from release. So, you know, maybe they will announce it sometime soon. I'm kind of not really showing this off to you guys, because like I said, I'm not going to take a closer look at it, just because I am hopeful that the Demon Slayer pops will finally come out and I can do a full review of them for you guys. But yeah, I did pick up that from the Funko shop. I believe it is still available on funkoeurope.com as well, if you are looking for it. And then the other thing I did pick up from the Funko shop, guys, I did already open this up. It was, of course, the Yeti from Monsters Inc. I kind of mentioned, actually a bit stuck actually. Oh, that's quite annoying. I don't know if you guys can see that there. That is kind of majorly dented in there. If you guys can see, maybe that's a better angle there. That's a bit annoying. They don't normally happen in these sorts of boxes, but yeah, whether I'll be able to kind of fix that, well, let's actually see. Even that wasn't great. I'll push you out a bit more. Either way, there's obviously now going to be a nasty crease there in the corner, so that is a bit annoying, but you know what? I was happy to get the Yeti anyway. If you watched that previous video, there's a link to it there in the corner where I checked out some of the Monsters Inc. pops. So yeah, this was the last one I needed. Obviously there is a Flocked Sully and a scented version of the Yeti. Whether I'll get those, you know, time will tell, but let's now take a closer look at this Yeti pop. You know, he could have been flocked as well, a bit like they've done with the Sully, but I guess they didn't want kind of 2 flocked versions, so in the end we have got him as a scented one. I mean, they're snow cones. Like, what does snow cones smell like? Eager to see what smell the scented ones would be as we're kind of going around here, guys. The one thing, I'm pretty sure it was the Yeti, right, that had the sock on his back and then he gets shaved and put into quarantine. I'm trying to think, was it? I'm pretty sure it was, right? But anyway, I mean, this is still Monsters. I mean, actually, I'm looking here on the box. It does just say Disney Pixar Monsters, so maybe it's not necessarily just Monsters Inc. I actually thought, was it not like an anniversary or something like that? Anyway, guys, I still thought that would have been really cool if the sock was there on his back. But it's still a pretty cool figure nonetheless. Obviously, really looks nothing like a pop. I guess it's quite difficult to do that when you've got monsters. It's kind of a very solid figure. There he is with the snow cones. I mean, they're kind of yellow snow as well, so that's a bit like, Maybe they're lemony flavoured and maybe the scented will be lemon. I don't know, but I always was taught never eat yellow snow. You know, that's a great piece of wisdom I can pass on. But yeah, guys, still a really, really cool figure, and happy to at least completed this Disney Pixar Monsters wave. And the last parcel for today's video, guys, is from the Disney store. I actually haven't even opened it up. It only came the other day, so this is a proper unboxing, I guess. Apologies if that sounds awful there, because it is pretty close to the microphone. I always like these Disney boxes. You get like a really cool kind of Disney thing there. Mickey Mouse has all the kind of social medias and things like that. Let's actually see how this was packed. Yeah, and then you get kind of almost like comic strips kind of going all around. Pretty nice, cool boxes. That is just the packing slip there. So it's got some backing paper there on the top. Not too bad, not amazing. But yeah, we'll start off with the first thing here. If I just move that off to the side, guys. This is the Venomized Jack-O-Lantern, which I think, if memory serves, was exclusive to the Disney store over here in the UK. And this is very cool, guys. In the light, it almost looks like it could be glow in the dark, but I guess it's kind of more, a little bit transparent or translucent, whatever the right word is. But this is very, very cool. He's kind of flying there on his broomstick, the kind of traditional Venom logo, like that white spider there, you know, emblazoned across the chest as we are starting to go around. It's a nice pose. I mean, the figure is very tall because he is kind of on this, what, fiery base, if that's the right word to call it. Not too much like symbiote venomness going on, you know, if that's the best way to describe it, where, you know, we see a lot of like the symbiote kind of poking out, or is this what the yellow is supposed to be? Is it like yellow fiery symbiote? I mean, maybe it is. I just kind of thought the fire there was kind of coming out of his broomstick as we are swinging back round to the front now. I mean, maybe it is, because yeah, the eyes, the tongue, you know, look at the teeth. It's like an awesome carved pumpkin, right? I mean, it's jack-o'-lantern, so very, very cool. It's even got that, I don't know what that black bit there at the top is kind of, I guess, is that like the stalk, right? Maybe, yeah, that would kind of make sense. But this is a very, very cool Venomized figure, guys. I was really happy to add it to the collection. Actually, you know what? Now I'm looking at this in the light, I didn't even recognize, but the suit is actually brown. It's not black. I actually, you know, I was holding it up with the light literally shining in my face, so to me it just all looked black, but that's actually a brown suit. That's kind of a bit of an odd choice, considering most of the Venomized pops are all kind of got that black theme going on, but still cool nonetheless. And the last figure of the day, guys, or I should say figures, because it is a 2-pack. It is Wall-E and Eve, and this one was exclusive to the Disney store here in the UK, where Eve is holding that light bulb. You know, Wall-E's just given her the light bulb, and it kind of lights up when she touches it. He has his hands clasped together. Doesn't have that kind of light up feature. That maybe would have been pretty cool. There are some of the other figures that were available in this wave. I did actually do a video, what was it, a month or so ago. There is a link in the top corner where I showed off a lot of these Wall-E and Eve figures. I have just noticed a little bit of damage there on the corner, which you guys probably saw is a little bit annoying, where the kind of pop speech bubble is. You know, haven't done too well with some of the damages here today, but you know, it is what it is, especially with these larger parcels or larger boxes, that they are a little bit more susceptible to damage. But yeah, guys, I really, really wanted this. It doesn't actually have the Speciality Series one here on the back, where he's kind of catching rays. You know, he's charging up. That, I think, is the only one I am missing, unless we count the Jumbo Wall-E, which was a 10-inch one. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure. They've just released that Eve one actually in a glow in the dark. I saw it was exclusive to GameStop in the US. No information yet here in the UK. But yeah, I believe those are the last few ones that I'm missing. I've got the Mo Chase, the Fire Extinguisher Wall-E, that Eve, the Hubcap Wall-E exclusive to the Funko shop as well. So yeah, I was really happy to get this. You know, I thought it would sell out really, really quickly. I must say, I don't know at this time of filming if it is still available. If so, I will, of course, put a comment down below in editing. But enough talk. Let's now take a closer look at the figures. And I thought we'd just do them back to back, because there's not a huge amount of detail on either figure at the back, especially Eve. But here is Wall-E, the hands clasped together there, the eyes kind of looking up in admiration, like he's given this light bulb gift. You know, the Wall-E symbol there, the digits and dials on his chest. It's the usual kind of Wall-E sculpt, just the fact that he has the hands clasped, struggle with that, clasped together. Very, very cool. And then the Eve here is on the stand. I mentioned that before. The kind of copyright information there, I wish that could have been done at the back of the head, because it is a little bit annoying there. But there she is, holding the light bulb. Would have been cool if, you know, maybe the light bulb was glow in the dark, or they could have done some kind of light up feature. That would have been pretty cool. But of course, this is like, as he's just maybe giving it to her, because Wall-E is not quite surprised with the light bulb lighting up at the moment. He is really just kind of the hands clasped together. But yeah, very, very cool 2-pack. Like I said, happy to have got it and add it to that Wall-E collection. And again, guys, I've forgotten about the box details. Although there's not really any major detail here on the box, I did want to show the kind of insert inside, because that is pretty cool. It is Wall-E's container there. Look at that, guys. That kind of sits at the back. That is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And I actually have no idea why I said if I do say so myself, as if I designed that backing piece, because I certainly didn't. It's just very, very cool. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. First and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If so, be sure to give it a like. Drop some comments below. What have you guys picked up recently? And what did you enjoy most with what I picked up here today? Guys, as I said, there is another unboxing video dropping tomorrow. So make sure you are subscribed and enable those notifications so you don't miss that, as well as the other future content we have coming. Guys, thanks again for watching, and well, I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, nerds!